What's going on, everybody? It's your boys, the Real Mask Off Podcast. I'm your host, Austin Baker Sr., and we're here with the most amazing co-host on the planet from the greatest podcast that ever existed, the Real Mask Off Podcast.
Yes.
What's your name, sir?
Alex Foote.
Alex Foote. That is his name, the man with the master plan. So, we're going to dive in. We got 6 or 7 questions here.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you. And we're going to start off with question number 1. What was you and Austin talking about before there ever was a podcast?
I think I'm pretty sure about this. Austin and I would go out on routes together. We gotta go to these stops, pick up donations, and there's times we'd be in the truck. And we used to always say too, you could solve all the world's problems in the truck. 2 guys sitting there talking and bullshitting and coming together.
Whoa.
You could edit that part out. But 2 guys on the same level, frequency, understanding different things. And me being older, him being younger, I'm white, he's black. People think that it's almost foreign to you, but when you get together one-on-one with somebody, you realize, no, it's color doesn't matter, age doesn't matter. A lot of it is all the same issues and emotions that we have on the inside. But to shorten it up, though, we were out there and I was talking about us eating processed food, and it just boils down to, I think I said something like, if you take a frozen pizza, you have the pizza dough that isn't made by love by grandma in the back. It's made by a bunch of ingredients, not necessarily even food, poured into a bowl, mashed around by a robot, squeezed through a tube by a robot, cooked through a conveyor belt by a robot, comes out of the conveyor belt by a robot. Then they slap in, just prior to that, while that was going on, they take the tomato sauce, they throw a bunch of shit in it, chemicals, food, what seems to be food, coloring, push that in it, squeeze that through another robot, through another tube, squirt that right on the pizza. They get cheese, fake cheese, processed cheese that they process, squeeze that through another robot. This time I'm getting squeezed out, it gets cut up into little pieces, put on top. Same with the pepperoni. And I was just saying that it seems like everything that we eat that's processed is just robot shit. Different items came together and they, this robot shits out pizza dough, this robot shits out sauce, this one shits out pepperoni, this one shits out cheese. Throw it all together, and now you got a pile of robot shit that will freeze it and then put it in grocery stores, and people will buy it, put it in your oven, bake it, and you'll eat the shit out of that robot shit while dipping it in ranch or Red Hot. So then Austin was like, man, I think he said, you should start a podcast. And I'm like, I don't start a podcast. I'll start a podcast with you. Mm-hmm. That's the only way. Me just bullshitting and ranting, nobody wants to hear that shit anyway. But us together, because I had already known, being with Austin for a while, that we were like-minded and wanted the same things. Our intentions are always grounded in just trying to help out and in truth.
Man, that's heavy. That's heavy. I'm glad that you told that story too, because I didn't want everybody just thinking I was over here crazy. Like, how did he make a story interesting about robot shit?
Yeah.
I'm glad you went in.
We'll have to make an extended version one day.
Yeah, we're going to have to, because that shit was a deep conversation. What made you realize those conversations deserve to be heard?
Oh, I knew it even beforehand. I knew it just by the way Austin and I operate around people in the yard, people in the store. There's a lot of people different around, and you just start to see these patterns where people will come up to us at different points, separately, together, or whatever, because they knew our advice. Even if they didn't like it, we would tell you the truth. We might even give you some sort of way how to get around it too, or how to manage through it, I should say.
Yeah.
How to manage through it. So we were always honest. And even when we would have conversations about things, it always, whatever that conversation was, even if we had different opinions on it, it still boiled down to a truthful intention in the end.
That's facts. That's most definitely facts, man. So why mask off? What does wearing a mask mean to you?
I know Austin and I had another rant in the truck. Whatever we were talking about, I think I want to say it might have been Cardi B, because Austin does a great impersonation of Cardi B. He'll have to do for you guys one day. And he was just saying it's bullshit to the people. You think she's like this and blah, blah, blah. And it got into other people about wearing their fucking masks. And then it got into just even the people that we work with. You get to know them and you know when you're getting bullshitted. And it's just, oh, he's got his mask on today. So I think that's kind of how it came about, just everyday circumstances, and just evolved to that.
So what did you feel was missing from other conversations and/or podcasts?
Being genuine. Being genuine and in all facets, recognizing your faults. Austin and I, for our first couple episodes, took the mask off.
Yep.
We told everything to everybody about everything, and I had family members that were mad. I've had friends that were mad. I didn't out them or say anything about them, but they were just mad in the fact of, why didn't you tell me first, or why didn't you do this or that? But it seemed like a good thing at the time, and it seemed like if you're trying to get in podcasting, I looked at it at that time was, don't ease your way in from the water into the water from the beach. Jump in, find the dock and jump in. And that was my metaphorical jumping in.
Okay, I like that. Who did you make this show for?
A couple different people, a lot of different people, a lot of different reasons. I would definitely say in the beginning, it's always for yourself, just to see if you can do it. Once it gets to that point, you go back to your roots and get the understanding of why you're doing it again. And why you're doing it is because, once again, Austin and I are going on the internet or hearing shit or listening to different podcasts, and you're like, why are they telling people this? Why aren't they telling the youth that? Or why are they telling this, that? Why don't you just be honest and tell the truth? And we didn't, I think that's what we felt was missing in that. And trying for those people, it wasn't just to change your perspective and perception. It was more to expand it. Like, you get more knowledge, you get more in depth in something, you get a better view of it, you step back. So that's all we were trying to do, was like, when you guys are telling us about this in religion, when we did our religion episode, in prison, in race, in all the episodes, different episodes we've done, marriage and everything, we were honest, forthcoming, and we knew that the masses don't get told the truth the majority of time, and don't get told that you're not at fault. Like, it's not your fault. And I think that's why we did it, or who we did it for.
100%. What do you want somebody to leave with after spending an hour with you?
Well, first impressions for me usually aren't good anyway. I would say most people say that when they first met me, I was a dick, seemed like an asshole. But everybody who walks out of that room with me gets a better understanding, and they realize that I don't have any bad intention
At all.
So, yeah, I guess that,
Yeah, I like that. I think they like that too. All right, so we're going to the last question. And I think this is the strongest piece that we got, brother. Why are we still doing this when the cameras aren't blowing up yet?
Well, the first main reason is I made a promise to myself, my family, Austin's family. I think sometimes you go in life and you don't put your chips all in. and you say, this is the moment where I'm not going to quit. I'm doing this right now. This is the one I'm going to put all my chips in, and I'm not going to quit. So I didn't want to die sitting behind my chips. And I didn't think that would be a good example, not only for my kids, but for the rest of the world. So I said to myself, well, I'm nearly 50 years old, and the youth's going to look at me one way. My kids are going to look at me one way. But I'm going to show the example that no matter what goes on and happens, I'm not going to quit. And I think Austin and I made that promise to each other, because if you boil it all down, it's his family and my family, and then everything else. That's how everybody should be. Shouldn't knock against that. So I just feel like you get that understanding. And that's just, I mean, shit.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah, it is. I can't think of anything else. I can't stop. Even if you tried to make me stop, I can't stop now. Won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records. You can't say that. You can't say that. The Legacy Brand Records. Hey, Alex, I appreciate your time, and I know the people do too. We definitely want to get on here and give you guys an insight of the Real Mask Off Podcast, the host. We're giving y'all all type of different content on here to give you guys different personalities and characters of ourselves that we bring to the table. And we're just now getting started. And if you're just now getting started with us, hey, hit all those buttons, take on this journey with us, and check us out, man, on every platform that they produce a podcast that we're there. And we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for your time.
You ever feel like you gotta wear a mask just to survive out here?
We're done with that.
Yo, I'm Austin.
I'm Alex, and we're two fathers, two perspectives, one mission, truth.
And on the Real Mask Off Podcast, we talk real about fatherhood, marriage, manhood, and everything they told us to hide.
Hey, we've been through the struggle. We know what it feels like to be misunderstood, and we're still showing up.
With no filters, no fluff, just two men unmasking it all.
New episodes every Sunday. Just tap in and stay real.
You already know what it is.
Peace.